What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars Season 7 All Star winner, child. You know, it's all of that boop, 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 boop. So, this episode, was about creating your own social media brand, right? So Jada was blocked, which was the smart move. She should have been blocked, right? She was the only person that has the 3 stars at this time. So she gets blocked. And the challenge, the maxi challenge was everybody had to create a TikTok dance, like a viral TikTok dance that is connected to their brand. And I thought this was a cute idea. It was different. It was something new. And so, Ru, of course, came and met with everybody, and they had a chance to sort of talk about what their brand was and how to connect it to their brand. And some of the ladies have obvious brands. Like, we know Trinity the Tuck has an obvious brand, her tuck, right? So her dance is going to be about how to achieve the perfect tuck. We know that Monet Exchange, her brand is sort of, round the way homegirl. Ru gave her the whole money exchange, kind of thing. But some of the other ladies weren't as obvious, like Raja. What is your brand, girl? Shea Kool-Aid. Now, Shay's selling stuff. She said that she's got, what she say, an energy drink line and some natural soaps or something. So she's got, she has stuff that she's out here selling, but it like nobody like when we're not gonna say nobody, but we don't automatically connect Shade to that. But she said she's a cross between Banji and Bougie. Okay, I could see that, right? I could definitely see that. So we see them going through their whole thing, and like I said, they're meeting with Ru, they're getting ideas, and then they have to film it, right? They have to film, and what they have to do is they have to come up with a name for their dance and come up with steps, and they're basically creating, they're taping a tutorial so that they go step by step of what their dance is and each step, and then they put it all together, and it was cute. Then almost like a TikTok video, right? So it was really, really cute the way they did it. I thought the way they had it set up was cute. So let's go through person by person, right? So Shea Kool-Aid's, like I said, she's like that bougie Banji. Hers was called the She Down, right? And it was a ballet. Like she infused ballet into it. She said that she always dreamt of being an Alvin Ailey dancer, and so this was sort of like her homage to Alvin Ailey, and it was cute. I liked it. I liked the outfit she had on in her little video. I liked the tutorial. It was a pretty good balance of humor and seriousness. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like it was right on brand for Shea Kool-Aid. Like, I absolutely feel that. Then and they had to use songs, RuPaul songs. So these all were connected to some RuPaul song. Now, while they were in the workroom, Jinx is being this, like, crazy, like, weird, like, mad scientist, because she's come up with this crazy, ingenious idea that she is going to eat a peanut butter sandwich, and that is going to be her dance. And so, of course, everybody thinks that she's crazy. Everybody thinks that she's like, girl, what are you doing? She's got this crazy, giggle, and she's got these weird, wild eyes, and I was like, y'all keep on thinking Jinx is crazy. Jinx is a crazy genius, okay? And she did it to RuPaul's peanut butter song, and it was actually really, really cute. It was like she was playing her, because of course Jinx's thing is comedy. Like, she's a comedy queen, and when it's something that she's not good at, she just finds a way to make it funny. So she's not the best dancer, even though she says she studied dance, but it ain't her thing these days. And so she found a way to infuse it and make it funny. And damn if she didn't eat a damn peanut butter sandwich while she created a dance. And I thought it was absolutely hilarious, and I laughed the whole time. Like, I absolutely laughed the whole time. Evie Oddly's was a little weird. Like, her thing is being odd, and so she created hers on the fact that her body can do these weird things, and because of her bones and everything, we know about that. And so she's did her dance. It really looked like she was like a what are them things little things with the trolls. She looked like a troll doll with the funny hair and was doing these weird like movements. And it was okay. Like it didn't blow me away, but it wasn't the worst one. It wasn't horrible. You know, it was kind of in the middle. Like okay. Trinity the Tuck was very on brand, but also very obvious. Her dance was about teaching somebody how to create the perfect tuck. Was it on brand? Absolutely. Absolutely. Was it obvious? Absolutely. If this were a real season, would she have been safe? Sure. Would she have been at the top? Maybe not so much. Monet, like I told you guys, hers was on brand. Hers was called The Exchange, and it dealt with being in the club and doing the money, you know, making it rain. Hers was hilarious. Her outfit she had on, I loved it. Actually, one of my favorite outfits of hers, not so much runway outfits, but just like in the challenges and stuff. I really loved it. I thought it looked really nice on her. And her dance is absolutely something I could see going viral. Like, I could see her doing that video, putting it on TikTok, and I absolutely could see it being a viral dance. It was absolutely on brand for her. Jada Essence was on brand. Hers was about being a diva. And her dance was all about being a diva and posing for the paparazzi. She incorporated her look over there. I thought hers was cute. And I liked it. The Vivian was like the Vivo. And she did like this weird, instead of YMCA, MACY thing. It was a flop for me. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with Raja. I think Raja went too cerebral with it. I think she took it too seriously. Hers was all about, you know, I just wrote here too serious. Like the sun, the moon, you know, like it was just too serious for me. The guest judge was Ben Platt. And the runway, which I absolutely love this runway, the runway was reveals. So it was all about a reveal. And the first reveal we had Shea Coulee. I absolutely hated her reveal. Hers was like 1920s gown, like old Hollywood glamour, but then she had like the butt out, like literally like the butt cheeks hanging out, like a la Prince Kiss video, butt cheeks hanging out. And the gown was ill-fitting. Very not Shea Coulee. Like, the gown was not, it didn't fit. It was bulky on the sides and her straps were falling off. That is not Shea Coulee. So I don't know if this was a gown that wasn't finished or something went wrong in the back. You know, I'm sure there's a backstory to it because it was very not Shea Coulee, and that was not my favorite look from her. The Vivian, I wasn't blown away by hers either. It was a very obvious reveal. She came out as a witch with a heavy cloak, and then she came out from under it, and she was a queen, a princess or whatever. The only thing that was sort of not different was that it wasn't a gown. It was pants and heels. But again, I wasn't blown away by her reveal. Raja's reveal, even though she had distinct reveals, I just wrote it was a mess of colors and she looked like a clown. I didn't like her reveal either. I didn't. Evie, again, I don't know. I don't know. Like, she came out as in a cocoon as a brown twig, and then she came out and she had the larva, and then she was a moth underneath. Not my best, not my favorite. Now Jada Essence Hall, loved her reveal. First of all of her, it was one dress. It was all one dress. So when she came out, she had on a gown. And then she transformed into another gown. And then she transformed into another gown. And finally she transformed into another gown. And it was a theme to it. It was the 4 seasons. So she was summer, winter, spring, fall. Loved it. And I thought it was absolutely genius that you had floor-length gowns. It was all the same piece. She didn't have to take anything off and leave stuff all over the runway. One gown, 4 looks. Perfect. Whoever put that together, genius, absolutely genius. And I don't know if she did it or not, but it was a genius. Jinx, same thing. Jinx Monsoon had four distinct looks, and they were all the theme with art pieces. So she had like a pop art, then she had like a Monet, then she had like a watercolor. It was a theme, and it was an obvious theme, and it was again four that she didn't have one long gown, but it was four distinct looks, but it was a theme to it. I loved it, absolutely loved it. Trinity came out, and she was a large flower, and as she bloomed, by the time she was done, she just had a corset and like a bodysuit on. It was cute. I liked it. Um, as it compared to Jinx and Jada though, it didn't. But it was better than the rest of them. If I had to rank them, I would have ranked them. She would have been my third out of that until Monet Exchange came out there. Now Monet Exchange came out as Harriet Tubman, and again it was obvious she was Harriet Tubman. There was no doubt that she was Harriet Tubman. Then her first reveal, she became a Black Panther with the black leather, like a leather dress, right? With the and the beret and the braids. Obvious, knew exactly who she was. Then her last reveal, she was in a gown and had the words on the gown said, and we still fight. Again, it was a theme. It was a very Black Power theme, very positive theme. I loved it. She was probably my favorite of the night. Then it would have been Jada. Then it would have been Jinx. But those would have been my top three as far as the outfits were concerned. As far as the performances out of those three, my two top performances were Jinx and Monet. So in my mind, Jinx and Monet should have been the top two. Well, I was right. Jinx and Monet were in the top two. And then that daggone RuPaul threw us for a loop, honey. RuPaul gave us a lip sync that was a monologue. Now, I've been watching RuPaul since season 1. Now, that's a lot of seasons because, listen, that's a lot of seasons, including All-Stars. Now, I don't look at all the other countries. I'm just here. But I do not remember another lip sync being a dialogue. That doesn't mean it hasn't happened. But I can say for certain that it hasn't happened often because I can't remember when it's happened before. But this lip sync was a monologue, and it was actually one of my favorite monologues. First of all, it comes from Designing Women, and if y'all don't know if y'all not familiar with Designing Women, you've never seen it, immediately go down to YouTube. I'm sure there's a couple of episodes streaming for free. And then you can probably type in Designing Women, Julia Sugarbaker rant or dialogue, and this will probably pop up. Now she had some epic ones, but this one was probably my favorite, where she is defending her sister, who she often butted heads with on the show, but she defended her sister and talked about how her sister was the best Miss Georgia, and that last line where, and that was the night that the lights went out in Georgia, is epic. And Jinx Monsoon and Monet, when I say they did that, but when I say Monet slayed it, Monet slayed that lip sync. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I looked at it about 3 times my damn self. She slayed that lip sync. And at the end of the day, she wins the lip sync, and she blocks Raja. Now, Raja was the last person to be blocked. Everybody else had been blocked at least once. So she was the last one to find out what the secret of the plunger was. And come to find out, there really wasn't no secret to the plunger. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Because everybody who got a plunger always came in delayed, I kind of thought maybe there was something with the plunger that they was going to add some little twist later on in the game. But they didn't. Which I'm fine with. Because I don't think there should have been an advantage to being blocked. But I just kind of thought they were. You never know with Ru, and you never know how these things go. But child, no, ain't no damn secret to the plunger. And that's the episode. So let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.